Battlefront 2's flying gameplay is about 94 million times better than its predecessor, not just in the mechanics and the way it runs, but the overall feel and addictiveness of it. And for the first time, I crave to jump into the cockpit of an X-Wing and blast down some TIEs, something I didn't get in the first Battlefront or even the originals. The last time I enjoyed starfighter combat this much was honestly Rogue Squadron back in 1998. But the thing is, some of you might be struggling with it, and that's completely fair enough. It's not easy. But I'm going to give you some tips on how to become a better pilot and fly your starfighter more efficiently. Move your fighter. Seems simple, right? Moving. But the thing is, personally when I play, I find that people simply fly in straight lines, making it extremely easy to shoot them down. You've got all of space, and thanks to the new mechanics, complete control of the way your fighter moves. So don't just fly straight. Move up, move down, put your opponents off with erratic movements, and you're less likely to be targeted. Find your viewpoint. Once again, thanks to the new mechanics, flying in the cockpit view is much easier and more efficient this time around. It's easy just to jump into Starfighter Assault and play in the default manner, but I thought I was going to despise the cockpit view just like in Battlefront 1. But fortunately it's so much better, and after finally giving it a proper go for a whole match, I now find myself completely dominating space battles. So I suggest checking it out just to make sure that it's not for you, because to my surprise it has really helped me. Use a controller. As a PC player, I know this might irritate you, but flying a fighter with a controller is simply easier. You have 100% control of the fighter's movement. When you're using a keyboard and mouse, you control the position of your crosshair and the ship moves with it, whereas with a controller your crosshair moves with the ship. Either way, it's completely down to you, but after using both extensively, I definitely think a controller is the way to go for flying. Turn on Advanced Flying Mode. Although this may sound daunting, toggling on Advanced Flying Mode in the menu is going to make flying much better. Advanced Flying Mode gives you complete control over the ship's movements, whereas without it the game will help you by readjusting itself when you're altering the pitch, yaw and roll. And as good as this might sound, the game helping you out, it really isn't, it's just a hindrance, so definitely turn on Advanced Flying Mode. Always have your left thumb forward. When using a controller, the best thing to do is imagine you're literally holding the ship's joystick. The left analog stick controls the speed of your ship, and holding it down all the time means your ship is going to be moving at full speed. You can then adjust and slow down by pulling the stick back and forward however you see fit, and by being at full speed all the time, it's going to make you a harder target to hit. Trust yourself. Take risks. The space battles on Battlefront 2 are full of obstacles to maneuver through, unlike the first game, and so there's a lot more cover. Hopefully, these tips have helped you to learn how to control your fighter better, and now it's time to trust yourself. Flying in and out of the smaller gaps within and outside of the station is going to give you a major advantage, as most people aren't going to want to follow you, and generally hitting you is going to be a lot more difficult. Sure, you may crash every now and then, but crashing every now and then by taking a risk is better than constantly being shot down because you're being too cautious. So, now you have the knowledge to go out and truly dominate space in Battlefront 2, and if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button. Also, if you want to see more Battlefront content like this, lore videos and more, perhaps consider force choking that subscribe button and joining the OP Star Wars family. I'll see you guys on the Battlefront, but until then, may the Force be with you.